Hi. Welcome to my channel. Chinese bring more boats to lake in Ladakh. Indians rolled the number of Chinese patrol boats, sources told the Indian Express, have gone up 3 times. They had earlier been using only 3 boats. The Indian Army also has a similar number of boats to dominate the 45 km long western portion of the lake, which is under Indian control. 2 weeks after Indian and Chinese troops came to blows near Pangong Tso, a lake in eastern Ladakh, the Chinese have stepped up patrols and deployed more boats on the lake. They are also objecting to Indian construction of a vehicle track and patrols beyond a certain point. The tensions in Ladakh, officials said, can worsen the situation elsewhere along the line of actual control. The number of Chinese patrol boats, sources told the Indian Express, have gone up 3 times. They had earlier been using only 3 boats. The Indian Army also has a similar number of boats to dominate the 45 km long western portion of the lake, which is under Indian control. Nearly 1/3 of Chinese transgressions in the western sector of the lake happen in Pangong Tso. Not only have they substantially increased the number of boats on the lake, their patrolling behavior is increasingly more aggressive. It is not a healthy thing when you consider what has been going on in the Finger area since late April, sources said. Don't miss from explained India-China conflict in Ladakh, the importance of the Pangong Tso Lake. The mountains on the lake's northern bank jut forward in major spurs, which the army calls fingers. India claims the lake is co-terminus with Finger 8, while the Chinese claim that the lake passes through Finger 2. The area between the two differing perceptions is the territory which both armies try to dominate through regular patrolling. While there have been tensions about the limits of patrolling by the two sides on the northern banks of Pangong Tso, sources said the Chinese forcefully insisted a couple of days back that the Indian patrols stop at Finger 2. Since the Indians physically control the area up to Finger 4, this was a provocative move by the Chinese following the disengagement after a physical altercation between troops of both sides near Finger 5 on the night of the 5th to the 6th of May. The Chinese, sources said, have been objecting to construction of a vehicle track by Indians in the same area. While Chinese soldiers patrol the area in light vehicles on a motorable road built in 1999 when India was busy evicting Pakistanis from the Kargil Heights, Indian soldiers patrol on foot till their perception of the lake. Don't miss from explain the new Indian road to Lippu Lake, Nepal's protests, and the area's strategic importance. Yes, tensions have been high. We are doing construction in our area. Also, the Chinese road is rather narrow and has very few turning points. So, when our patrols challenge their patrols and ask them to go back from our area, they physically cannot turn their vehicles and it leads to more acrimony, sources said. There is a situation on the lake in the Hot Springs sector, which is an ITBP sector. An army company had moved closer to PP-14 and PP-15 in 2015 after a minor incident, but this has always been a settled area between us and the Chinese. It is worth considering if the Chinese posture there is linked to incidents at Pangong Tso, just as Debsan was linked to Tumar in 2013, sources said. Please save the trees and nature. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.